15th Party Central Committee meeting discusses personnel work for 14th National Congress.
Trump removes nearly 30 career diplomats from ambassadorial positions.
Simple deeds, strengthening the military-civilian bond.
Hello, so good to see you again in today's news. I'm Hoàng Yên, and here we go, the first step of the show. The 15th meeting of the 13-Party Central Committee just opened on the morning of December 22nd at the party central headquarters under the chairmanship of the party General Secretary Tô Lâm, with the State President Lương Cường presiding over the opening session.
The meeting is set to focus on three major groups of issues: personnel work for the party's 14th National Congress, the draft content of documents to be submitted to the 14th Congress, and preparations for organizing the Congress, including its working regulations and election regulations. In his opening remarks, Party General Secretary Tô Lâm said that in line with the resolution of the 14th Central Committee meeting, the Politburo has focused on directing the remaining preparations toward the 14th National Congress, while instructing the Personnel Subcommittee to continue refining and completing personnel plans for the Congress. Based on submissions from the Politburo, General Secretary Tô Lâm called on Central Committee members to discuss and contribute opinions to finalize the report of the 13th Party Central Committee on personnel work for the 14th Central Committee, for submission to the 14th National Congress and the first meeting of the 14th Central Committee for decision and election in accordance with regulations.
The Trump administration is recalling nearly 30 career diplomats from ambassadorial and other senior embassy posts as it moves to reshape the U.S. diplomatic posture abroad, with personnel deemed fully supportive of the President Donald Trump's America First priorities.
Well, thank you guys for coming today.
According to sources within the U.S. State Department, the chiefs of mission in at least 29 countries were informed last week that their tenures would end in January 2026. All of them had taken up their posts in the Biden administration, but had survived an initial purge in the early months of Trump's second term that targeted mainly political appointees. All of them had taken up their posts in the Biden administration, but had survived an initial purge in the early months of Trump's second term that targeted mainly political appointees. The State Department declined to comment on specific numbers or ambassadors affected, but defended the changes, calling them a standard process in any administration.
Japan just took final step to allow the world's largest nuclear power plant to resume operations with a regional vote on Monday, a watershed moment in the country's return to nuclear energy nearly 15 years after the Fukushima disaster.
Kashiwazaki Kariwa, located about 220 kilometers northwest of Tokyo, was among 54 reactors shut after the 2011 earthquake, and tsunami crippled the Fukushima Daiichi plant in the worst nuclear disaster since Chernobyl in 1986. Since then, Japan has restarted 14 of the 33 that remain operable as it tries to wean itself off imported fossil fuels. Kashiwazaki Kariwa will be the first operated by Tokyo Electric Power Co., TEPCO, opens new tab, which ran the doomed Fukushima plant.
Upcoming are some updated news.
In Phu Quoc, the national tourism data platform Visit Vietnam was officially launched at the Visit Vietnam Connecting Data, Building the Future of Tourism conference, jointly organized by the National Data Association, NDA, the Vietnam National Tourism Administration, VNAT, Sun Group, and Visa. This marks the first time Vietnam has announced a national-level data platform dedicated to tourism, a crucial first step in the digital transformation process as the industry aims to reach 20 million international visitors in 2025. The event showcased the initial development version of Visit Vietnam, introducing how the platform receives, analyzes, and displays data in real time. According to the roadmap, Visit Vietnam will officially launch in the second quarter 2026.
On the evening of December 21st, at Lam Vien Square, Xuan Huang Ward, Da Lat City, Lam Dong Province, the opening ceremony of the first Global Coffee Heritage Festival 2025 officially took place, marking an important milestone in the journey of honoring Vietnam's coffee heritage and connecting the Vietnamese coffee industry with the global coffee community. The festival, organized by TNI King Coffee Kammer de Lidiatsi, was attended by central and local leaders, representatives from ministries, departments, international organizations, coffee industry associations, businesses, experts, artisans, baristas, and a large number of domestic and international tourists. This is a series of international events aimed at promoting the image, attracting tourists, and expanding opportunities for investment cooperation. The festival runs from December 21st, 2025 to January 2nd, 2026, with many diverse activities.
Nghệ An is a land rich in mineral resources, with natural stone considered one of its key strengths. However, facing fluctuations in the global market, many stone processing enterprises are confronting numerous challenges. To survive and thrive, many businesses have shifted their focus from export markets to the domestic one. Alongside corporate efforts, local authorities are also gradually guiding the stone industry towards sustainable development, encouraging deep processing, reducing raw extraction, and linking production with environmental protection. This is seen as a strategic move to break free from the constraints of raw exports and move toward products carrying the Vietnamese brand.
In daily life, alongside their training duties, military officers and soldiers always stand side by side with the people, helping them to stabilize their lives and develop the local economy. From tending to vegetable gardens and livestock pens to cleaning local cemeteries, every simple act reflects a deep sense of attachment and sharing with the community. More in this story today.
Despite the rain, every Monday, the Martyrs Cemetery in Ung Kim Commune is meticulously cleaned by soldiers from Company 3, Battalion 41, Regiment 764. Furthermore, local roads, public areas, and the communal football pitch are also swept and cleared of weeds by the soldiers, demonstrating the responsibility of the Uncle Ho's soldiers in their stationing area.
We identify this as a practical mission to directly support the local people. Through these activities, we contribute to consolidating the people's trust in the armed forces. Every officer and soldier feels proud and happy to wear the soldier's green uniform and join hands with the community to overcome difficulties.
In addition to supporting the people, especially during natural disasters and floods, conscripted soldiers of Squad 9, Platoon 3, Company 1, Battalion 41 take advantage of their off-duty hours to tend to vegetable gardens and animal pens within the barracks. This initiative gradually creates a local food source to serve daily meals and maintain combat readiness.
Increasing production is the responsibility of every service member. It allows everyone in the unit to proactively ensure food sources and improve our daily living standards.
Reality at the units under Regiment 764 shows that when mass mobilization is implemented flexibly and practically, it not only tightens the bond between the military and the people and strengthens the rear base, but also fosters a sense of warmth and spreads responsibility to everyone.
The regiment's party committee has focused on leading units to promote production, planting gardens and livestock pens logically. We emphasize diversifying crops and livestock to improve the soldiers' living conditions, ensuring a clean and safe food supply to meet mission requirements in all situations.
Through simple yet practical deeds in mass mobilization and self-sufficient production, the officers and soldiers of Regiment 764 have become increasingly close to the people while ensuring excellent on-site logistics. These daily efforts help the unit remain steadfast, proactive, and ready to complete all assigned tasks, while spreading the spirit of companionship and sharing with the community.
The last story just ended our news today. Thank you so much for your attention. Goodbye for now.